It is the extreme. It is the extreme. It is the extreme. It is the extreme. I like it. It's good. Incoming message from Dr. Light. Welcome to episode 2 of Extreme. We just got our shotgun ice. We're back at the main menu. We're back at the stage select.
Okay.
And we're gonna go straight into Flame Mammoth.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. I'm Zach, and welcome back. Nice. Thank you for coming back, you guys. We really appreciate it. Do you know that on the title, on the stage select screens, they have, did you ever take the time to look at the stats and, like, the specifications on the bosses? Yeah. I just took the time to take a look at it. So maybe we'll make, like, mention of that, like, after the stage. Because, like, technically weighing in at our heaviest boss is Flame Mammoth at 710 pounds.
Is he actually 710 pounds?
700. I have the stats in front of me.
Okay.
So, technically weighing in at 719 pounds at 10'5" is Flame Mammoth, the monster. You can just imagine that thing. It's huge.
play it. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, God, buddy. Okay, so,
Okay, go.
sorry. Since I had to get it out there. Since we took down the penguin first, this stage is completely different.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, this stage is fully different than what it would have been had we not done that. Everything is a frozen wasteland.
Did you try playing it before then? It's like so hard.
Oh my God.
It's like hard tank.
Thanks.
Like what?
You're,
Get that.
yeah, you gotta wait to get that hard tank. Otherwise, you're just gonna die.
Yeah.
There's a lake of fire underneath you.
The lake of fire.
I feel like that's a Led Zeppelin song. Am I wrong? Oh no, that's a Frank Zappa song, Ring of Fire. There we go. But yeah, we make it through this stage. We get past the Crusher Gauntlets, which,
Gauntlet, good word.
thank you. I don't know do you know what the point of this factory is? Like, did it anywhere kind of come to you as to what the point of this factory was?
I never thought of that actually.
Like, I was just playing through it, and I was trying to see if there's any distinguishing characteristics in the background. It kind of just looked like random machinery, so I was like, okay, fair enough. It's just a factory, but
Evil lair.
yeah. But what's the point? As you're going through the stage,
Crush robot.
they crush robots. They recycle them. They're supposed to be they're falling into the lava pit, supposedly.
Not very thought out.
Not at all. I don't understand. It's just okay, yeah, fire melt thing. It's good, but I don't know.
Melt robots too.
Maybe they do. Maybe Flame Mammoth eats them and they turn into fire.
Could be.
And he gobbles them for strength. I don't know. Oh man. But yeah, we actually meet some pretty interesting enemies along our way here. Most notably, if so, I like to call him the Mace Joe, because so just for context, that is the enemy that has the shield and throws the mace at you.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That guy sucks. The only reason I call him a Mace Joe is because in the original Megamans there was the Sniper Joe, which basically had the shield, but instead of the mace he had a gun. So apparently in Mega Man X we went back to medieval times because he just has a mace now.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean it looks cool.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's pretty hard to take him down when the mace is going in, coming back out. You got to time your shots.
Yeah. There's so many of them. It's like so much time.
Exactly. And we got our heart tank and our first sub tank actually.
True.
We couldn't quite get the what did we miss in this stage?
Yeah. The weapon upgrade.
We missed the weapon upgrade.
I'll let that. We'll go back later.
We'll come back later quickly and grab that because oh boy, we need that. We need that before the end stage.
When I got that, it was like the best moment of my life.
Oh my god, I can't wait to be able to just shoot that gigantic double dragon laser beam out of our arm cannon, which I am so confused as to how that happens, but god damn it all if it doesn't look super cool. Any other notable things that you remember throughout the stage here?
Let's see. There's like Flame Mammoth being super fat.
Oh yeah, okay. If you want to jump straight into Mammoth here?
We can.
Okay, we can go. I can't really think of anything else at the stage.
Yeah.
Aside from one note I want to put down, I think there's a pattern here of enemies being really happy that they hit you with an attack when they hit you.
Okay.
Because I noticed the miners where they throw their pickaxes.
Yeah.
If they hit you with that pickaxe, they do a little chuckle.
They do.
Yeah, like in the last stage where we had the guy who shoots tree trunks at you with his axe. If he hits you, he chuckles too.
Yeah.
I'm noticing a theme here.
The enemies do that too.
Yeah. I feel like we should keep an eye out for the next stages. Just something to keep in mind. But yeah, let's jump right into Mammoth here. So what were you gonna say?
Super fat, because he's eating all those robots.
Yeah, jeez, guy's gotta go on a diet. Like seriously, he weighs. I got the sheet up here. According to the specs page, he weighs about 719 pounds, clocking in at about 10.5 feet. That's a big boy.
That's a big one.
That's a big boy. Oh my goodness. No wonder one of his moves is called the jump press. I mean, wouldn't you want to like move out of the way when you like see that thing just flying at you in the air?
He literally like shakes the ground.
He does. You can't stand on the ground when that happens. That makes a lot more sense now, considering how much he weighs. I'm surprised that the conveyor belt that you're on doesn't immediately collapse inward.
True.
That thing is the strongest. By the way, I like the fact that on this stage, and I don't recall having it anywhere else, they have a moving platform to fight the boss on.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so it makes for a pretty interesting fight, because the boss is you're moving and the boss is moving, even if you're not moving.
Yeah. Like a little less control than usual, which is scary.
Yeah, you really you gotta make sure you're on top of your game, because usually you could just stay in one spot. Like with Penguin, we were standing in maybe one spot or two, or jumping over him when he did his slide, or climbing the wall the entire time because he can't touch this. But yeah, I thought it made for an interesting fight, and more so interesting because I think this is the boss that is the most full of himself, if I'm gonna be honest. I mean, half the time he's just standing there flexing, going like, "Arrgh!" like, like, I don't even know what that is. Is he doing a mammoth call?
I guess it's a mammoth call.
Like, do mammoths make calls? Well, this kind does. The flame kind.
Yeah.
I recall back in the history books where they, had noted mention of mammoths shooting fire out of their tusks and their noses.
Sounded like boats.
Yeah, exactly. They sound like steamboats. Oh man! But any other things you remembered about the fight? Anything else to jump at you?
First time I did it was like so hard. Those like oil spills.
Oh yeah. Hey, you never really knew what he was doing when he shot those oil spills at you.
I died every time I got stuck in one.
He would just shoot the oil spill and just be like, "Oh, geez, like okay, this is minor inconvenience." Then he shoots the fire at you and causes an inferno. You're like, "Whoa, all right, that's pretty interesting,
Yeah.
cool and innovative."
On here.
Yeah, right. But yeah, I mean, we made it past him. So screw that guy. We took him down. Didn't even need to use any special weapons.
But it is easier with the special weapon.
That's true. As the next stage will show, one special weapon will kind of just ruin a boss fight. So I guess we'll just jump right in here to Spark Mandrill.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's take this guy down.
Right.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Oh man, it really gets you pumped. Like you gotta make it through here. You gotta keep going.
Yeah.
Literally an electrifying theme.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm high-fiving my webcam. Boosh. Oh man, but yeah, I really like the music in here. It aside from the wailing guitar solos and the
Epic.
it really fits the stage. I gotta say, I like.
Scariest stage
Oh my god.
in my mind. I was always so scared.
It really, the things that kind of clenched that for me were those sections where you went into the dark area and you had those half-moon robots that just like shot across the screen at like light speed.
I had nightmares about those things.
Just like flying like it's like, whoa, like where are you coming from? How do you keep doing this? And then you can't react quick enough.
No.
But yeah, I mean, once you do know where they are, though, you feel like
You just have to keep playing it.
you got to memorize, and then you know, like, okay, up the wall, shoot, boom, ready to go, nailed it.
Yeah.
I got to make a note here. The stage itself still fully intact, because I do recall if we had beaten Storm Eagle first, the stage would be broken.
True. I was thinking that too.
Yeah.
The electric sparks that come out of the ground there.
Exactly. We still have all the sparks coming out, but
There.
yeah. Well, we would be staring at the wreckage of a downed airship, if I recall.
That. That's the storyline.
Yeah, which is crazy. I didn't like when you think about it. I mean, this Storm Eagle ship just kind of crashes into the electric plant.
Yeah.
But since the electric plant is in full swing, you got to watch out for those electrified floors.
Yeah. Which is okay.
It's not too bad.
Nothing too difficult.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Although the problem is we can't quite get the sub-tank yet. We'll have to come back for that. If we want. We don't have to.
I mean, like we should.
Oh, we could. Yeah, I mean, we just have to wait till we get to my favorite named boss, Boomer Quanger. But we'll talk more about him later. We got to talk about Spark Mandrill. But we got our heart tank with one of the harder jumps for first time players.
Or you could also use the boomerang.
Or you could use the boomerang.
But you don't have to.
I'm impatient. I gotta jump up there now. Get that heart tank.
Okay.
And we got the first sighting of the turtle eagle that shoots bombs from its back. Like, I don't know how best to describe that thing.
Turtle, eagle.
It's got like,
Back.
yeah, it's got like an eagle face with turtle body, and it farts grenades out of its back. Like, I don't even know. They even come with their own parachutes.
They do. Where did you store all those parachutes?
I don't know. Are there like mini eagle like turtles inside that thing making these, or like what's going on?
Well,
I mean, it could be like a weird like Inception turtle. Who knows? But we actually get the first mention or the first exposure to a mini boss here. It's like some weird jellyfish always in water. Like it's like some viscous jelly. Ugh. Feels gross just saying it. But yeah, I don't quite understand how that thing worked, because it clearly plugged into the ceiling.
yeah.
Like, how did it not electrocute itself? But then we make it through stage. I don't remember any more notable things. Do you? I mean, we go through another dark hallway. More moon men. Fucking moon men. Moon men madness. Yeah, not too much notable side. I think we got the most of it there. So let's pop into the boss. We made it into the boss chamber. God, I don't think I've ever played that fight straight up. Yeah, geez. Once you realize you can just use that shotgun ice to just keep freezing him in place, like some kind of electric statue, it's It's so stupidly easy.
Yeah.
He just freezes in place and then just breaks out of it, and you can just freeze him again.
Yeah.
I think I played through it. I was actually at like 2 health when I got to the boss, and I'm like, oh no, don't worry, I'm gonna be fine. This fight is completely ruined by the fact that you have this weapon. Oh, you feel like a boss. You feel like the man. But yeah, I think we nailed it here. What did we get for beating Spark Mandrill? Let me just confirm over here. From defeating this fucking mammoth of a robot. By the way, I forgot to mention clocking in at 646 pounds at a height of 10 feet, so the second largest boss. We get the electric spark, so we can just shoot sparks out of our hands now. They arc up and arc down if depending on where you shoot them.
Yeah.
So it's pretty convenient, actually, if you're trying to hit something on the ceiling and you can't quite get the right angle.
Yeah.
Just have it arc up. Well, not quite arc up, but it'll hit the ceiling and make its way up there, I believe. There's electricity in the air. Thank you, Megaman. All right, I think we nailed it. I don't know if we have any time to keep going here. Yeah, we really appreciate you tuning in again for another episode of Extreme. We appreciate any comments, any feedback that you can provide for us. Very much appreciated. Like, we're new to this, so like anything you can tell us that makes this better, more enjoyable for you, we're here to listen.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, if we're moving to the password screen, I just gotta say, you know what? Don't forget to write it down.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Extreme.